and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is the second in my series of the War of the Roses. Today we're going to talk about Oscar de la Renta's Bella Rosa. I actually bought this as a blind buy a few weeks ago, and I didn't really try it out until now because I was saving it so that I could compare it to a beautiful, beautiful scent, Parfums de Marly Delina. I have a tiny, tiny little decant of this one. I love them both, but I love them both for different reasons. So let's first start with the Delina. The Delina is very beautiful. It's very delicate. It has a sharper, fruitier opening. It kind of smells expensive, really, immediately. Before I even knew how much it cost, I could tell you that this was an expensive perfume because it just smells very delicate and well blended. The middle has a nice vanilla musk that's very pleasant, and the woody incense base is really grounding. If Delina were a person, I'd say she would seem ageless, neither young nor old. She'd be very, very feminine, very, very delicate, with impeccable taste and manners. She may even be a little too perfect for some people's taste. I like Delina a lot. I think it's a beautiful scent. If we want to look at the notes really quickly, Delina opens up with lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, and nutmeg. Those are your top notes. They are beautiful in this top note. It's a very juicy, very interesting opening for Delina. And then the middle is where you get your Turkish rose, your peony, musk, a petalia, and vanilla. The vanilla with the rose just makes this so warm and so inviting. The base notes are cashmeran, cedar, Haitian vetiver, and incense. It's not a strong incense. It's not a heavy incense. It's just very nice. And again, this is a delicate perfume. Now let's move on to Oscar de la Renta's Bella Rosa here. And this one I got primarily because the bottle is just so beautiful. I really love how interesting it is. All of these beautiful pink roses. How could I resist that? And it was inexpensive. It was only $35, I believe, for a full bottle. Very nice. Bella Rosa is often compared, well, it's sometimes compared to Delina. I've heard some people say that Delina reminds them of Bella Rosa. I don't get that. I think that these are two very, very different perfumes. This is not a dupe. Bella Rosa is not a dupe for Delina. Their bottles may look very similar, but that's where the similarities end. Bella Rosa it's strong. It smells like a wall of flowers, and there's an amber base note that is very, very, very prominent right from the beginning. And it honestly smells a little chemically on my skin. As for who would wear Bella Rosa, I think a lot of people could wear it. I picture a very interesting woman, not exactly old, not exactly refined, and she has her quirks. She's strong, she's brassy, she has a little bit of a sweet tooth. I think that anyone could wear Bella Rosa, but you have to know that it's going to smell a little artificial. This isn't a juicy red rose. This is an artificial rose, in my opinion. I don't hate it, by the way, by any stretch of the imagination. Just when comparing it to Delina, that's a tough hang. That's really tough. Whereas Delina is quite fresh, especially with that bergamot in the opening. This one is very sweet, almost cloyingly so. So that makes it a little difficult to compare. When it comes to longevity, Delina is the winner by a country mile. I wore both of these fragrances to bed at night, and when I woke up, Delina was still going strong. As for projection, it's going to be Bella Rosa has better projection on me. That was a couple arms lengths worth of projection. My husband could smell me almost across the room with wearing Bella Rosa. And when I sprayed on Delina, I don't think you could smell it as easily, but I could certainly smell it, and it was a lovely scent. I enjoyed that a lot. So as for who wins my vote, who would I buy? If I had to do it all over again, if I hadn't bought a full bottle of Bella Rosa to start, I probably would have saved my money. I would have saved my $30 and put it towards buying a full bottle of Delina. That ends this War of the Roses. We have another battle coming up. I haven't quite decided which ones I'm going to do. I've got a tester or a decant of Tom Ford's Cafe Rose. I have MFK's A La Rose as well. And I'd love to hear from you. What rose scents should I be trying out in this rose battle, in this War of the Roses? What do you love? It can be a tuberose, it can be a Turkish rose, it can be just your typical red rose. But tell me your favorites in the comments. I'll take those into consideration and I'll start testing them myself. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. It helps my channel so much. I appreciate you all very, very much. Every single like, every single comment, every single subscription. It means a lot to me. It really does. Even though you can only see my little hands, I promise you I am smiling every time I read a comment from you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.